In this episode of GA Access.
The accountant we have is reactive and not familiar with QuickBooks. I have 15 years experience with QuickBooks. I wanted a QuickBooks Pro who knows more about it than I do, who can teach us to use it more efficiently, to be more professional with it, more efficient, make us better users of it, and spend less time and money doing this service to accessibility, make us more profitable. And the company that we work with, the CPA firm, does no QuickBooks work. That was my primary reason for looking for a new CPA firm. Secondly, this firm was reactive. They provided us with a compilation on a reactive basis. And my boss and I agreed, we wanted a proactive CPA. Well, you and I both know that the federal government has made huge changes in healthcare in the last year. How are we, as a durable medical equipment provider, that the bulk of our money comes from Medicare, ever going to stay profitable if the CPA firm we're working with isn't wholly committed to helping us understand what's going on in that world?
Beth Landrum is the Senior Accounting Manager for Homestead Independence Incorporated, a $7 million durable medical equipment and supply company based in Cudahy, Wisconsin. Unlike many small to mid-sized companies in America today that are simply struggling to stay afloat during tough recessionary times, Homestead Independence, on the contrary, is poised for phenomenal growth, given the looming changes in healthcare and an exploding client base of aging baby boomers who have now reached retirement age. As a major supplier of durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, hospital beds, mobility vehicles, and vertical platform lifts, Homestead Independence Incorporated has grown to 3 divisions, each specializing in its own distinct line of products. The company recently retained the services of GoodAccountantscom to find their new accountants to fulfill their year-round full-service accounting needs.
We reached a point where we wanted to move up a notch with the qualifications of our CPA, and I went on the internet. I had looked at a few basic companies here in town and didn't see readily what I was looking for. Went on the internet, did a search, and there was Good Accountants. I signed up for the service. So I filled out the referral information, my name and address, the name of the company, and all of those things. And then within 24 hours, Patty called me back. When we talked, she asked me what we were looking for in a new CPA firm, which is very different from what we had. And as I described prior what we needed, she was able to hear the significant difference in our needs as opposed to someone that would be providing what you might call traditional certified public accountant services. We were not looking for the traditional services. We were looking for this proactive QuickBooks specialist with a high energy level. Patty listened. That was perhaps the best thing about Good Accountants. Patty heard me when I said I needed someone who was going to be proactive. We had long discussions about what that meant to our industry, and she understood when I said durable medical equipment and the changes that Congress was putting out. She understood what that meant, and she successfully conveyed that to the CPA firms that we were talking to. They may not have been willing to commit at the level we needed, but Patty heard me, and that was hugely beneficial to us. I didn't care where our CPA was from. I didn't care if they were from California. I didn't care if they were from New York or Florida. She managed to find us 3 very qualified firms, which I subsequently brought in for an interview with John in Chicago. All 3 qualified, 1 outstanding. I have 15 years QuickBooks experience. I started out in Seattle, and Seattle's the hub for Microsoft. Well, I started so long ago that there's precious few people who are still in the industry who know that. And Joe Charneski has 17 years experience with QuickBooks, and he's a beta tester. So he passed on a lot of levels on the QuickBooks side simply because he's got more than me. When you ask me to explain about Good Accounts, I can only tell you that Patty and I clicked. Patty has a marvelous, friendly, outgoing way with me. She listened to everything I had to say, and she was able then to convey that successfully to each of the referrals that she sent me. They came to me prepared to discuss the things I needed to talk about. They may not have wanted to, and that sometimes came through, but they were able to, and that was what was important. She also found me the perfect CPA, I think, so it worked for us.
In order to receive the full reality television version of this particular episode, you must become a subscriber to GA Access for absolutely free by simply clicking the yellow button on the right-hand side of this page marked Subscribe to GA Access TV and submit your name and email address. It's the only way we can send you the full reality TV version of this episode, filmed on location. Keep yourself informed about quality clients that are looking for a good accountant.